Don't let the latest financial news get you down. Okay, so the recession is here. Now more than ever, it's time to make sure you're using your online platforms and resources in the best way possible to get as much traffic and business. And I'll give you some tips here in a bit. Hi there, Geoff Allen, back here in the studio today for GeoffOnDigital.com. Now, please like and subscribe for all the latest. I won't beat you up with too much content, I promise. Let's dive in. As budgets tighten, it's crazy imperative to leverage your social media and online presence, not to mention using social media to drive people to your online platforms or even your brick and mortar stores, if that's your thing. Whether your business is selling stuff or content, social media is inexpensive, and it gives you a chance to activate your network of customers, readers, or viewers, whatever your business may be. It can be free, or with even just a little bit of investment on social sites, you can spark some decent traffic to your content. Now, remember to appeal to human nature. Be honest and be positive. People know the challenges the economy is having right now, and if you want to stand out, be sure to let folks know you get it. Empathize, then deliver them some great content. When people have less money, they're looking for the tiebreaker, as I like to call it. Basically, if they're going to spend time or money with you, you better darn well make it worth their while, or they're just going to move on. If you're in the news business, be real. People know when they're being fed a line. And if you sell products or services, tell them about what you do in an interesting and possibly entertaining way, depending on your business. For example, I do voiceover work. I create video content for several websites, including Study Finds and SpaceChatter.com. I also consult with companies about how they can best leverage their audience online or create an audience. See, I just told you what I do, and you heard me. No doubt times are tough, so now is the time for you to find a way to market your business in a way that's more cost effective. Okay, here's the tips. Create more video on social media and your website or apps. Video is still the king. That's what people want to see. But make it count. It damn well better be informative or entertaining. And if you can create the magic, both. Okay, tip number 2. Create event pages or landing pages to promote something current and spend just a little money on social to drive traffic. For example, back in 2019, I was selling a house and I created a Facebook page for my house and spent $10 a week to boost the traffic to the page. I posted updates and pictures, and sure enough, it was sold soon after that. I used Google AdWords to drive traffic to the MLS listing. Little things like that. You could do that with a sale, a station event if you're in media, or just making a monthly specials page for your business, whether it's food, supplements, or other services. People are looking for deals now. Platforms are always tweaking their ad programs, and there are new places to advertise, it seems, every day. But the concept is basically the same. A little can go a long way here. Okay, on to number 3. This one's a little touchy. Now, before I go too far, this is an axiom, and there are exceptions. And I don't think there's black and white on this one. But in general, lose the drama. When I say be honest, I don't mean personally honest. I mean honest about today's economic climate and try to inspire the largest customer base you can. Remember, you're a business. People have enough chatter and opinions these days in their feed from family, friends, and others. And people love to take things out of context when they're posted online. Now, if you're in the political news talk business, this tip clearly makes no sense. You want to drive people to the conversation and what you think can be done to solve it. So you'll dive right in. And if you think being political or taking a side publicly on some of these topics helps your business, by all means, that's something you should do. I'm just saying, be careful. You're opening a box that's really, really hard to close. Either way, don't engage the trolls. That's a one-way trip to crazy town. Just be careful with this. Now, if you blog or are in the hard news business, remember how much you cover a certain topic is just as important as the objectivity in the article. For example, you can write articles about apples. You can write articles about oranges. And the posts can be very objective and fair. But if you write 20 articles about apples and only one about oranges, that kind of gives you away a bit. Orange hater, know your audience. Read the room. If your ratings are in the toilet, perhaps you're out of touch with what your audience wants to hear, see, or read, or the reality of what they're dealing with each day. Putting a bow on this, save the drama for family dinners like Thanksgiving, where you can really discuss these topics and throw food at each other. Okay, understand the algorithm. This is tip number 4. This kind of ties into the previous point. Right now, the algorithms on these social sites really can be brutal if you get a lot of dislikes or people just blow past your content. Stay on topic and remember your primary goals and definition of success. This is important. You are trying to, 1, survive a bumpy economy, and 2, stay in touch with your customers, viewers, or readers. If what you post online does not accomplish either of those tasks, then you best think twice about what you're posting. Period. One more thing. Everything doesn't have to go viral to be successful for you. I've had some great contacts myself, and I've heard many success stories as well from folks who've generated revenue, traffic, and leads from posts that have had only a few thousand views or less. It just so happens that the right few thousand people saw that post. Especially if you're in a bit of a niche business, don't get discouraged. All right, keep your chin up. Get your shoulder into the wind. We'll get through this. Now, be sure to follow me on YouTube and LinkedIn, and you can also reach out to me at our contact form at geoffondigital.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for reading. We'll catch you next time.